Welcome, Brainiacs! It's time to get your neurons firing and both hemispheres humming as we take you on a tour of Green Brain Comics on the eve of New Comic Book Day. Follow along with your hosts, fill out your mental shopping list, and remember to give us a piece of your mind in the comments. Make sure to stick around for info about upcoming events in and around the store. And now get ready to feed your brain on BrainScan.
Woo!
We did it.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the Rex this week, Wednesday, the 3rd of July, 2024. Woo!
All right. Happy day before your birthday, USA.
That's right. As a quick reminder, and I'll remind you again at the end of the show, we will be closed on Thursday, July 4th, in honor of Independence Day. But we will have new comics on the shelf tomorrow, Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024.
All day, regular hours. Hooray!
Hooray! Regular hours all the rest of the whole week. We're just going to be closed on Thursday, but Friday hours will be still the same. Saturday, Sunday, all that jazz. We're going to be open and ready for your summer reading adventures.
Hooray!
If you're not up north, you need something to read for your holiday. That's right. Even if you're going up north and you need something to read on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right. I am Katie.
Hey, Katie.
And Monty is still out for the next couple weeks or so.
No Monty.
So we are not manning the live chat, but we will try to keep our eye on it while we're doing the live video and chime in as we can. Otherwise, we will catch up with all of your requests at the end of the show. But still feel free to chime in. Keep the live chat going. Let us know what you're excited about. And of course, if there's anything that you want set aside in your pull bin, let us know your real name if we do not recognize you by your YouTube screen name.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of people watching. We got Elf Snot, Mike Hill, Tyler Dayspring, Bricklayers, Yang Maven, and The Roach.
I know all those screen names. I know all those guys by their screen names. So you guys are all good.
All right.
And hi, everybody, and welcome. We got Cameraman Dan.
Hey, folks.
Chiming in with the fact check-in. And apparently, the fact check-in was a smidge wrong last week.
Uh-oh. What did I screw up?
Oh. Now I can't remember what it was.
Then it wasn't important.
It was that cover was not Bill Sienkiewicz.
Oh, that's right.
On the Gotcha Man, Ken.
Yeah, it was Tommy Lee Edwards. I boo-booed.
So
right.
I caught it in post, but... you got to keep up. In fact, if you guys see something that we missed, fact check us in the comments. I welcome it. Please tell me I'm wrong.
All right. Don't do that.
What? Don't tell me I'm wrong?
Yeah.
I welcome it. I don't want to continue going through life knowing that I have misinformation. I need all of the accurate information.
Now, let's get ready.
Without any further ado, let's get ready to look at some new comics! Woo! Starting over here in our middle grade section with Deja Ross Speaks to Freaks by Lisa Nofziger.
That's right. That's put out by Top Shelf via IDW Publishing.
That looks really cool. I really like the premise. It's super fun looking. And of course, it's got all kinds of fun monsters in it. That is a great middle grade book for those that are into monsters. Mm-hmm. We also have First Test, Protector of the Small, Book 1.
This is an adaptation of #1 New York Times bestselling author Tamara Pierce's novel of the same name, adapted by Devin Grayson with art by Becca Farrow.
Nice. We also got this book, and while it's not necessarily just a middle grade targeted book, because it is by Lucy Neasley, who has done books for all audiences, it is a book about her cat, Linny, entitled, Whoa, A House Cat Story of Despair. And if you've ever owned a cat that makes that sad, sad meow, whoa, I have, and I completely get it. It's super cute. It's a bunch of little vignettes about her cat, Linny. Super fun and cat adorable. I love it. And I love Lucy Neasley. I've read all of her books and I've enjoyed them immensely. So I am making this my pick of the week.
Woo! We did it. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
My cat used to make this sound. Wow, 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 wow. So sad.
So sad.
All right, let's come over here and let's see what's new in the all ages section. We have a whole bunch of little golden books with subjects that you would not expect for children or for little ones. Like A is for Alien, an ABC book, and it truly is an ABC book that tells the story of the Alien movie.
It's so cute and is really clever about hinting at things.
Also, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I am Jack Skellington. Very nice. And also another Nightmare Before Christmas. I am Sally. Aww, so nice. And then we got I Am Wednesday from Wednesday Addams.
And that'll be on sale on Wednesday.
And then also a 3 books in one. Jack Skellington, The Headless Horseman, and what's the third book? I don't recognize it. Oh, Sleepy Hollow. Oh, Haunted Mansion. Sleepy Hollow was Headless Horseman. Haunted Mansion. Ooh, and we also got a new volume of Narwhal and Jelly. It's volume 9, Narwhal's Sweet Tooth. Oh, Narwhal is going to eat all those donuts. Luckily, he's got that horn. Doesn't put him on. From Ben Clanton.
All right.
And last but not least, over on our all ages rec, it's Finders Creatures from P. Knuckle Jones.
We've got 2 different books. This is case 1 called Doggone. And case 2, Alarm at the Farm.
Nice.
Pretty cool cartooning. Pretty cool name. Pinochle Jones.
P. Knuckle. All right, that wraps up our kids section. We're going to swoop around here and check out what's new in our manga section, which isn't really a manga, but it's tied in because all of the Pokemon books we have right now are manga. So we got this over here in the manga section. It is the Pokemon Book of Evolutions, the official guide to Pokemon transformations. Hooray! What does Squirtle transform into, Dan?
War Turtle. Blastoise.
Great job. You didn't even need the book.
Points.
Pikachu. Look at that little baby Pikachu.
I'm a super trainer.
Super trainer. That's all we got on our manga shelf this week, but that's okay. We got something cool over here on our how-to shelf. It's Draw Manga. 10 step-by-step projects. Fun.
Featuring the art of Karako James.
Nice. All right. Going this way?
Yeah.
You want to go that way or
Let's
that
hit
way?
that strip. Watch out for that strip.
Let's watch out. Don't walk into the little Lulu books. We got a book over here on our strips reprint. It is Lake Gary, Toxic Jerk Environment.
That's good cartooning.
Reprinting some online strips
Big bulbous eyeballs.
from Paul Southworth.
Southworth.
Over here on our art book shelf, we have Macabra's horror comic art of Jaime Cortez.
This is pretty cool stuff. Lots of classic Universal Monster paintings. Very nice art.
We also have the art of Rachel and Terry Dodson. Beautiful.
Ooh, yeah. I'm not sure who did that. Is it? Oh, that's Flesk. Did that. They make some beautiful art books.
Well, Rachel and Terry Dodson make some beautiful art, so that's a perfect match.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, the chat is going crazy today. Let's see. Kev Thulu's here.
Nice. Hey, Kev.
He's suggesting that, or he's betting that I'm rocking a Pikachu tattoo.
Close, but nope.
Yep. On my big giant bicep.
Back up here at the front of the store, we're going to check out what's new in our periodicals, starting on our action adventure shelf with a second printing of Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, #1.
This looks like the cover for the original printing with a new red treatment. Pretty cool art. I love that Gary Brown.
Nice. Moving on down to the horror shelf, we have Beyond the Pale, number 2.
Written by Christopher Emgard with art by Tomas Era.
Oh, moving on down a little bit.
Only a few things on the shelf over here this week.
We got Toxic Summer, number 2 of 3.
This is from cartoonist Derek Charm and Oni Press. This is classic 90s horror with a little bit of humor and lots of fun.
All right. All right, that wraps up our horror shelf.
Right.
We're going to come over here to our zine shelf and see what's new from Silver Sprocket. We got 2 very, this one's super cute, and this one very pretty. Like, very different style books, both from Silver Sprocket. It's Lucky Cap Scouts from O. Stevens, and it looks super cute, but not for kids.
It's one of those things that has got the morbid.
Oh.
And it's
got stickers.
And it's got stickers. But yeah, it's the kind of thing that kids can enjoy if your kids are
a little bit more mature.
A little bit more mature.
Sure. And then this really cool thing called Skin Deep from Flo Woolley is amazing artwork. And talk about the cartooning. This almost was my pick of the week. It's got this shiny cover. It's got this beautiful design. And look at this art. I love it.
Yeah, cool metallic finishes.
I don't really know much about the story, but I will tell you that our Silver Sprocket in-house expert, Monty, made it our pick of the week. Woo!
All right.
Boom.
Pick of the week.
There it is. It was Silver Sprocket, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, moving over to our original graphic novel shelf, or OGNs for short. We got a couple over here. First off, it's Cartoonists Against Racism, The Secret Jewish War on Bigotry. You know, this almost could have went on the strips because it's all reprint material from old comic strips, old like newspaper editorials and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, and there's also text in between that kind of explains the context and about each artist that did all the editorial or like political cartoons of the day.
It's put together by Raphael Meadoff and our pal Craig Yo, with a foreword by Susanna Herschel, published by Dark Horse Comics.
Ready or Not from Andy Porretta.
This looks like it's from Abrams.
You know, I did not take a look at that.
Athenium, right. Very nice. Nice spot gloss. Good production. Oops.
Vera Bushwhack by Sig Burwash. This looks like something fun.
It is all over the place. Classic drawn and quarterly cartooning with very high-end production once again.
And last but not least, on our OGN shelf, it's Eleanor Davis's You and a Bike and a Road hardcover edition. I'm pretty sure some of this material has been out before, but it was not this voluminous. I think it came out as a smaller cut version, and this is the expanded version, or through a different publisher, probably, maybe self-published.
Yeah, we should look into that, find out what the origin of that book is.
Either way, this also would have been my pick of the week, and it also would have been Monty's pick of the week if Sean hadn't picked it first, which is fine because I really enjoy Eleanor Davis, and this was a really good tale of her biking across the southwest of America, and it's really cool. So, as I mentioned, it is Sean's pick of the week.
There it is. All right.
Nice. All right. And then we don't have anything over on the European shelf, but we got one over here, which I am also interested in checking out because I do enjoy the Maria Lovett sauciness that she's got going on here. And then this is a one-shot called All the Things We Didn't Do Last Night. Oh. Mm-hmm.
I think this might have been originally anthologized in that Image anthology that came out a few years ago, just called Image.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, collected for the first time.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, and then that wraps up that section over here. We got that. We got, those are last week's variants. We got some spotlight stuff over here. Oh, let's see what's new at the counter. we got a couple of freebies from Marvel. This is the Marvel must-haves for the Spider-Man Gang War that reprints a couple different issues here. Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers, and Moon Knight. And then we also have the From the Ashes, A New Beginning Marvel Spotlight on the X-Men and the new X-Men coming up. And speaking of the new X-Men, we got a new X-Men poster.
There it is.
Boom. You can get this bad boy in a rolled poster tomorrow. If you like the X-Men. All right. Now let's see what's new over here on this wall, starting in our sci-fi. Well, before we do that, is there any more comments or salutations we need to address?
Let's see what we got. Let's see. Looks like Ray's looking for a copy of that Wednesday book.
Aw, you got it, Ray.
Let's see. James Holt says, happy pre-free comic book day. There's Kenny Dreadful.
Free new comic book day?
Sorry. Pardon me. Let me go verbatim. Happy pre-comic book Wednesday.
Thank you, James.
There it is. All right.
And hey, Kenny. Okay, over here on our sci-fi section, we got the new Doctor Who. It's Doctor Who, the 15th Doctor, #1.
Written by Dan Waters with this beautiful cover by Art Germ.
Oh, nice. And Sons of Star Trek, #4.
This does seem like a mini-series, but we don't have that information right away. It's been selling very good for a Star Trek book. Hooray.
Nice. Go Star Trek. Go fix this. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then over here in fantasy, I mean, that wraps up our sci-fi shelf. Now let's see what's new in our fantasy section.
Oh, hey.
Ding. We got Barbaric #2, Born in Blood.
Continuing the fun sword and sorcery epic.
And Bear Pirate Viking Queen #3.
I believe this is 3 of 3.
Nice. Wrapping up this mini-series. Kanto, A Place Like Home #2.
Continuing what is probably volume 4 of this miniseries.
Conan the Barbarian #12.
I like that cool Jeffrey Allen Love cover.
Nice. Derek Kirk Kim's The Last Mermaid #5. That looks terrifying.
Dude, this cover got brutal. It was all kid-friendly before this.
No.
Not so much anymore.
The covers, maybe. That wraps up our fantasy adventure shelf. Now let's see what's new in indie superheroes, which is a lot. So bear with us. We might have to jump around a little bit.
A whole lot.
All right. We got a #2 issue of Scarlet.
Okay.
Scarlet at the beginning. Oh, because alphabetical by G.I. Joe. Yeah. #2 of 5. Free Agents #1. A new #1 series. They thought they were done fighting.
This is an oversized 40-page comic for $3.99, written by comic veterans Kurt Busiek and Fabian Nicienza, with art by Stephen Mooney. Classic sci-fi superhero tropes with some very cool art. Yes.
Nice. We got a new Grendel series. It's The Devil's Crucible Defiance from Matt Wagner and Brennan Wagner.
This is a 4-issue miniseries continuing the tale of Grendel in the future. Beautiful art from Matt Wagner, one of my favorite artists. Glad to have him back on the shelf. And I'm making it my pick of the week.
Woo!
All right. We got this Matt Wagner cover, and then we got this other cover that might be Brennan Wagner, but it's very cool. Great job.
Nice.
Looking forward to reading it.
Hex yeah.
Beautiful.
Good old Grendel. The Holy Roller, #7 of 9. I wonder if it's got a Star Trek crossover.
Written by Rick Remender and Andy Samberg.
Local Man, #11.
Featuring those fun flip covers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Look what's back.
It's public domain, number 6, from Chip Zdarsky. Oh, he even drew the cover. Look at that. Savage Dragon, number 271.
Look who's back.
It's Steamboat Willie. Space Ghost, number 3.
Yeah, I think it's a Matina cover.
Spawn the Scorched, number 31.
What's his face is back?
The Scorched?
Oh, no, he's got a name. I
Oh.
can't remember his name.
Scorchy?
Robert Kirkman and Todd McFarlane invented him years ago.
Also from the Spawniverse, it's Gunslinger Spawn, number 33.
Against tentacles.
Aw, yeah, finally. And, not rounding out this shelf, rounding out this row, we have Thundercats CHEETARA, number 1.
Starring in her own miniseries.
From Dynamite, also a Johnny Quest sneak preview.
Ooh. And then down on the bottom, we got a few more things to show you.
We got Rogue Sun, number 20.
Ooh, continuing that series. And
Another Spawniverse title, it's Salmon Twitch Case Files, number 4.
woohoo, that rounds out the superhero shelf.
All right. Next up, DC Universe.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Coming in at the absolute beginning, it's Absolute Power, number 1. You were here for Ground Zero. You were here for the intro. Now it's finally here. The Absolute Power miniseries.
Written by Mark Waid with art by Dan Mora. It's got a wraparound cover by Dan Mora, and it's got this. We only got one copy of this foil spectral hologram variant.
Yeah, it's like UV etched or something. It's really weird.
It's got art by Wes Craig. It's very unique. It's so unique, we've only got one of them. A lifetime supply is available for one person. Get your order in while you can.
Nice. And of course, it's Absolute Power tie-in with Batman number 150.
Number 150, this is a giant anniversary edition written by Chip Zdarsky with art by Juan Jimenez, including art from Dennis Cowan even. That's cool. And then we got a 1 in 25 from Chris Samney.
Beautiful.
And a 1 in 50 from Terso Khan.
Whoa, terrifying,
Very
but
cool
also very
and terrifying.
nice art. All right. We have The Boy Wonder, number 3 of 5 from Juniba.
It's such a beautiful book under DC's Black Label imprint.
Birds of Prey, number 11.
Watch out, ladies. It's a bunch of dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. Justice Society of America, number 10.
Much asked about, many times delayed, it finally hit the shelf from Jeff Johns and Michael Janine.
Wonderful. JSA, The Golden Age, trade paperback, new edition.
Great to have this back in print from James Robinson and Paul Smith.
Wonderful. Kneel Before Zod, number 7 of 12.
Ooh, past the halfway mark.
He is the captain now.
Uh-oh.
Poison Ivy, Death Becomes Her. Issue number 24.
What a beautiful cover again.
Shazam, number 13. Lucky number 13.
Continuing this Dawn of DC series. Ooh, hey, what's this?
Whoa, it's the new compact edition version of All-Star Superman from Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely.
One of the best Superman comics in the entire history of Superman, now at a smaller size.
Yeah, you know, those compact ones that we got in so far have done pretty well.
Yeah. The Court of Owls has turned, the Watchmen one.
It has been well received.
All right.
Also new this week, My Adventures with Superman, number 2 of 6. Superman Under Attack. And a Wonder Woman trade paperback, volume 1, Outlaw from Tom King.
That collects the first arc from the current series.
And last but not least on the DC shelf, it's Lego DC Superheroes, Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn, Swamped.
Swapped.
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 Did I say swamped?
Swapped.
You know, it looks like they're in a swamp.
Kind of, yeah.
Swapped. It's Lego. Lego Harley and Lego Wonder Woman. For those that like Lego.
Oh,
heroes.
yeah. There's millions of them.
Oh, I know.
All right. What's up next?
That wraps up our DC shelf. Now let's see what's new from Marvel Universe.
Woo!
Woo! Starting with Annihilation 2099 featuring Nova 2099.
This brand new weekly shipping miniseries from Steve Orlando.
You know what's a weird realization about the year 2099? Is kids being born today will probably live to see 2099.
Maybe. If
I wonder
they're lucky.
if they're lucky, but I mean potentially. You know, that's average lifespan, and that they'll get to see if Marvel was right.
Maybe. There could be all these younger versions of current superheroes flying around.
Absolutely. Also new this week from Marvel, The Avengers Volume 2, Twilight Dreaming.
Collecting the second arc from the current series written by Jed MacKay.
Black Panther Blood Hunt, number 3 of 3, wrapping up this miniseries, this Blood Hunt miniseries tie-in.
Yeah.
Blood Hunters, number 3.
Featuring a story with the vampire cow, the blood cow.
There's just blood everywhere on that cover.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of strawberry syrup all over everybody. Deadpool, number 4.
Continuing this series from Cody Ziegler.
Uh-oh, looks like Doctor Strange didn't get a new tag.
Doctor Strange didn't get a new tag.
Number 17, a Blood Hunt tie-in.
Very cool cover. Alex Ross.
Hawkeye, Modern Era Epic Collection.
Ooh, this goes back into the aughts. Some real cool stuff. Featuring some art by Nick Dragotta. Right on. I'll take that.
The Reunion.
Oh, the reunion.
Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars, number 7 of 12.
A pivotal issue in the story of the Secret Wars, as well as important to the history of comics, because it's got like 5 or 6 first appearances.
Look at this face.
Yeah, and Captain America's pooping on the cover.
Wait, what? Look at this cute little book. It's Little People Big Dreams series featuring Stan Lee. And I love it. I love this illustration style. And unbeknownst to me, as of today, there's a whole series of these books of other famous, noteworthy people, although this is the one featuring something that is important to the comic book shops here. Stan Lee, a legacy.
That's right. R.I.P.
There's a photo of him in there from 1988, and I was like, that's what Stan Lee looked like when I first started reading comics. Also new this week, Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood, Treasury Size Edition.
Collecting that anthology miniseries in this giant oversized cut size. Hooray.
Hooray.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm going to let you talk about this.
Okay, folks, here is Moon Knight, Fist of Nashu, number 0. This is the legacy number 240 in the Moon Knight series, and all I know is Marvel gave one of these to every store in advance of a regular edition of Moon Knight, Fist of Nashu number 0 coming in later this week. If you're interested in getting that regular issue of number 0, let us know. We'd be happy to set aside a copy for you. Words. And meanwhile, Vengeance of Moon Knight, I think, is still going on. So, yeah.
Right. All right. Hope you guys got all that.
Yeah. There's more, but it's just confusing.
Also new this week, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 22, a Blood Hunt tie-in.
Uh-oh. Somebody got turned into a vampire.
Oh, he's got little roses all over him.
He'll be all right.
Amazing Spider-Man Annual, the Infinity Watch tie-in.
This is going to be much easier to explain. This is part 2 of a storyline weaving through Marvel annuals. Started last week in the Thanos annual and continues this week in Amazing Spider-Man. Hooray.
Hooray. Ooh, here's a highly anticipated new series. It is the Spider-Man Reign, Volume 2, number 1 from Kari Andrews.
A long-awaited sequel to this fan favorite Spider-Man Reign from Kari Andrews. It came out probably a good 10 years. No, wow.
2006.
18 years ago. Wow. All right, finally getting back to it. Outstanding art. This cover says it all. Kari Andrews, the man. I've also got a 1 in 25 variant there from
Oh, nice.
Lyrics Lee. It's got a little ding on the cover, so we cut the price down to $10.
All right.
All right. Spider-Man Reign 2 Electric Boogaloo.
We got a second print of Union Jack the Ripper, #1, Blood Hunt, #1 of 3.
Watch out, kids. Parental advisory.
Whoa. Venom, #35.
This is kind of prequel-y, kind of leading into Venom War. It's happening, folks. Al Ewing.
Werewolf by Night, Blood Hunt, one shot. Ow.
This is written by Jason Liu with art by Adam Gorham. And this very cool cover by Paratore. Kind of cool.
Wait, can a werewolf turn into a vampire?
Buy it and find out.
Can a vampire turn into a werewolf? These are questions I need to know.
These are great questions.
These are great questions.
Next up.
It's X-Men, the animated series, trade paperback.
Feared and Hated. Getting some of that old stuff back in print.
Nice.
Kids love it.
Wolverine,
yeah, that one.
Wolverine Deep Cut, #1. Another new #1. Oh, from Chris Claremont.
Yeah, Chris Claremont is dipping back into the secret history of his X-Men timeline and telling this secret story about Wolverine going back to Canada, doing some deep cuts.
All right. Also new #1 featuring Wolverine. It's The Life of Wolverine, #1.
This is a one-shot that lays out the entire timeline of Mr. Wolverine from birth to present.
Wow.
Kind of in a Grand Design style, but with the visuals provided by Ron Lim in a much more house style.
They must have really glossed over a lot because that's not very thick for Wolverine being around for umpteen million years.
You know, a frame a decade.
Sure, there you go. It's X-Men, Psylocke, Blood Hunt, one shot.
That's right, folks. This is the third one-shot featuring X-Men. This one on Psylocke with Steve Fox on art and some pretty cool art on the interiors. Looks like a Steven Segovia cover.
All right, and that wraps up our Marvel Universe. Now we just have a couple more left over here on our Star Wars shelf. It's the High Republic, #9, A Century Before the Acolyte.
Continuing that series by Cavan Scott.
And another brand new #1, it's Star Wars Inquisitors.
This is written by Rodney Barnes, who's kind of a veteran of the Star Wars lines, with art by Rafael Rosanes. Yeah.
All right, that wraps it up. That is our entire list of all the new books that we have hitting the racks this week, Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024 at Green Brain Comics. Woo!
Woo! All right, we did it.
That's a lot of books. Hopefully you saw something that you're excited about and you can't wait to come to the shop tomorrow and check those exciting books out. Bam, bam, bam. All right, what are our big announcements?
Well, thanks for watching BrainScan. Do this every Tuesday. And let's
That's
see.
my sign off? Oh.
Well, I'm just putting the graphics up.
Oh, do you want me to do that part?
I'll be back on Friday for more final order report. Giving you the skinny on all the books going to print next week. Your last opportunity to get those variants, those special things, this, that, and the other thing. Watch it on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks from yesterday is our monthly Brain Candy event, number 58, Monday, July 15th at 7 p.m., featuring music by Michael Snyder Barker, poetry by Bree Harris, and the prose of Lori Tucker Sullivan with the visual art of Anna Van Schaap. It all happens on Monday, July 15th at 7 p.m.
Hooray!
courtesy of the Emerging Writers Network, The Performers, and made free of charge right here at Green Brain Comics.
Yes. Free.
All right. That's all I got.
All right. Well, the next most important thing is we'll be closed on Thursday, July 4th for Independence Day. Hope you guys have a wonderful, safe 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. It's almost 250 in a couple of years.
Getting there.
All right. That wraps up this week's BrainScan. We do this live every Tuesday at 6:30 on our YouTube and our Facebook channels. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode. Also, stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, we are on all those platforms at Green Brain Comics. We are Green Brain Comics on all of those platforms.
It's their first day, folks.
Check out our web store at greenbraincomics.com, where you can shop our entire store from the comfort of your own home, to be shipped, to order comics to be shipped, or pick up in store. You can also check out our retailing partners at COMICHUB.com, where you can do all of your pre-orders, manage your subscriptions, and pay for your asides, all from the comfort of your own home or anywhere from your mobile device with the Comic Hub app available on Android and iPhone in your favorite app store. How's that?
That's awesome.
All right. Without any further ado, happy holiday, everybody. We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels since 1985, now in our 40th year. Feed your brain! La 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 la! At Green